we found this 3D village here, all to us alone, because nobody, literally nobody's here besides of us. There's a watchtower and there's a defense mechanism here in this building. Oh, just look at that. I want to get into this house. Wow, look at that. That's a cave. At least it's a cave looking. Wow. Wow. Can you believe that? It's a yard. Very square-ish yard. Wow, this must be a big house, a rich house, like relatively speaking. Now I'm traveling from the Hunan province to Shanxi province. I have been traveling in the southern region for the last 2 months. While I was in Hunan, I found this video depicting the ancient architecture in Shanxi and its vast history. The province is one of a kind in terms of Chinese traditional architecture. I'd say that it really triggered my interest, since I always wanted to revisit the Mountain Wutai, which is also in Shanxi. I decided to take on this journey to Shanxi. Hello guys, my name's Jay, welcome to my channel. I'm at the garage and going out to explore a local ancient village, and also there's a Buddhism temple over there. At the back of the temple there's a little bit of hiking trail. Along the trail we're gonna be discovering an ancient stone carving and a grotto here.
保持左侧南中环街行驶，走左侧3车道。
Signage shows that there's a collapse in front of us down this road. It seems like we can't get past. 哎，我能往前去吧？登记一下。不行啊。我想去看看，就是前面那些什么佛回寺呀，还有那个。不开放。
这地址这还有塌房，就没开放，
没开放
啊，
啊。
不让进去就了。
哦，那就那后边还有啥？网红桥在哪儿？网红桥在这边。
这面可以。
哎，
这
那
上旅游
这我在网上看见有人能进到那个佛会寺那里面，还有那些石窟那儿。
那从哪进去咱就不清楚，反正从这是进不去。
哦，得从别的地方绕。哎，那天龙山石窟还有啥地方能过去了？
天龙山石窟、龙山这都可以，这是上面是旅游路，西山旅游路的。
哦，那我再导一下天龙山石窟算了。
再过去你走这个龙山方向有路标了。
啊，
有路，这不行，过去走龙山方向。
行。
再往前走点。
能拉过去。再往前走他就害怕了。过来，过来，妈妈，过来。nah, nah, nah. You're just gonna slip here. No. Keep slipping. Keep slipping. We're in one of the local Asian villages. I think this village remained its original look, but at the same time, the whole region has been renovated and repurposed for tourist attraction. So you can see this kind of renovated road here, but also the very original village buildings still here. It's just from looking at it, it seems like an abandoned village. It used to be just one of the normal local villages, but now it's abandoned. And according to the signage, this one is an ancient village. I'm hoping to see some ancient kind of buildings, structures, architectures, or some really old stuff from ancient time. Let's do a little bit of exploration here in this village. Oh, 山间小院，这确实是个饭店。That's a huge dog. 它还挺可爱的。过来。哎呦，哎呀，你个小可爱，你是不是在这闷的不行啊？啊？ Are you feeling boring here? All by yourself? Huh? You wanna be pet? You wanna be pet? You wanna be pet? Good boy, good boy, good boy. 你看你长得太大了，别人都怕你。我们不怕你。Wait here. We're gonna get some treat for you. We're gonna get some treat for you. Wait here. Wait here. 哎呦，他来了！你看人家来了，人家害怕了。Look at that. This little puppy is really friendly, and it's following us. Wow, it's an animal park. It's like dogs and cats are everywhere. Wow. Wow, just look at that. It's really it's an animal park. I think this place is about to turn into a tourist attraction. And this building seems like old buildings. Oh, this puppy followed me here. Literally, this puppy followed me here. And the buildings are abandoned. From the outside, I saw it looks like renovated a little bit, but in here, I think it's not really like from Asian, I guess, but still, a lot of science shows that before people actually moved out, this place is like, wow, it's functioning. It's a traditional, it's a traditional stove, a traditional stove. Just look at that. Wow, it's so cool in here. You know what this is? It's a it's a bed. It's a traditional 火炕 made of concrete and bricks. And this hole, actually, people put in materials that's for fire, for making the fire. So the fire is burning. The whole bed turned into a warm bed during the winter. And this is a cave, actually. Literally, people like carve into the mountain to make this 窑洞, to make this room for living space. And this is like a very traditional way in the west part of China, especially in my province. In this kind of a living space, there's a couple of natural benefit to it. During the summer, like right now, it's cool enough to gain this really comfortable temperature. But during the winter, this place is good for keeping warm. It's not gonna be too cold. So it's really intelligence for the people to discover this kind of new method of preparing their living space. Wow, what's that? I need to light it up a little bit. Oh, wow. Wow, there's a like inner kind of cave that goes into there. That's another space. Wow, just look at that. Oh, well, there's a door over there. Wow, I'm a little terrified to go into there. They have an inner space, like a room within a room in there. Wow. I was afraid of that, like that's a tomb or something. I'm a little afraid of that. Now I'm heading on to the second floor. Wow, look at that. I think this is like somebody else's room, somebody else's yard. Literally, that's on top of that first layer. Wow. 你吓死我了你. You terrified me. You actually scared the shit out of me. 默默，默默，别吓唬人啊！不许吓唬人。小白牙，我看你的小白牙，我看你的小白牙，你就跟着我呀？你今天就跟着我玩呀？ Well, this is the second layer. Wow, this place is so amazing. Guys, it's just so hard to believe that this like Asian building, Asian structure, Asian village just outside my city. As a person who grew up in the city, I have no idea there's such a village so close to us, like all along. So look at that. I mean, even though this place, I can tell, is going to be renovated as a tourist attraction, but still, the old structure, the old kind of a planning still exists here. It remains the same as when people who were lived here used to be living here. Well, I think this is a perfect timing to take a visit here because, probably in a year or in a couple of months, this place is gonna be, you know, like completely different, like a tourist attraction. By that time, I can't really discover this raw kind of feel here. Well, I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure this is just a little touch of the local living condition here. Wow, it's so amazing. I mean, this place is it's a really 3D structure, I mean, let me show you. I got in here from that entrance, and this is another entrance, or you can see an exit. I got in from there and took a visit at the yard and the rooms over there, and I got up from there. And I think as I'm getting up there, it's another people, like another people's house. And as I'm walking from there to here, getting down here, I can see that I can actually go down from here and get down to there. And this is another people's house. If I'm going out from there, I mean, this is really a 3D structure. Let's look at him. He's following us. No one's here except for us. So my hometown, Shanxi province, is located in Huangtu Plateau. It's Huangtu Gaoyuan. It means yellow dirt. That's pretty obvious, but this kind of a yellowish water, I mean, it's gotta be really rich with some kind of a mineral. I think it's iron. Just look at that, so yellow. I'm showing you. So yellow. To my eye, it's vivid yellow color.是不是那个佛堂大不大？
不大，那特别的精致，进去就有感觉。
哎，我正好问了一下，他那个我看有一个佛回寺，上面还有一些石窟废弃的，那个在哪儿呢？
我也是在还没那个村子，成家峪了。
是啊，这是过不去是吧？现在？
啊，这你过不去，你去把这个地方拍一拍，你就有点感觉了。
是吧？
是自媒体了。
对。
你这里面窑洞都拍了没有？
没有了哈。这里面窑洞也好看是吧？
它在这里嘛，这是正儿八经样板。它这个地方
是啊，
主要的特征就是这个所有的窑洞都能连通起来。
对，我刚才看也是，它是个3D 的结构，就好像下面是一家，然后上到第2层又是另外一家。
还要拍这个是样板，
是不是啊？
啊，
那我从这儿出来就拍着。They told us that if we go down this way, there's a temple called Zizhuling. Let's go take a look. See that character? It says 佛 in that circle. It means it's a Buddhism temple. Wow. 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 This is a tunnel. The temple is actually up there, but this tunnel is so fascinating. I have to get through this tunnel first to see what's on the other side. I saw stairs. There's a bird. Wow, what's a bird on the stairs? It's the bird and this lovely puppy. puppy was like following us the whole day. 小黑。Paintings on the wall on this little tunnel. Wow. Just look at that tree. It's 100 years old tree. This stone tablet is donated by one of the local people. Well, it's an empty space. It's a tiny but dedicated. It's a delicate temple. So look at that. Goes up from here. Wow. It's the second layer of the temple. I think a small temple like this usually serve for the local people. They built this for, for the local people or the people from surrounding villages to come here to pray. Di Zang Dian, 地藏菩萨。所以这间殿室里面供奉的是地藏菩萨。I'm not gonna lie, I don't quite understand or familiar with the Buddhism culture, but Di Zang Buddha, who's in charge of the version of hell in Buddhism culture, and that's Mila Buddha. Well, I just went out, look around to take pictures and videos of the decorations of the temple. It's so delicate. You see that dragon head pointing at the sky? It's like it's everywhere. Wow, this place is so amazing. This must be the old country road. Leads to deeper into that village. On both sides of the roads are the civilian houses. A long time ago. It's a tiny little village actually. But the structure is quite unique. This 3D unique kind of way of design blend this village onto this mountain. Behind me is the way goes deeper into the village. Because the mountain is going up and the housing which was built on both sides of the road are constructed according to the mountain, and gradually the whole area was formed of this kind of a 3D design. It's a tiny little village. It's not big at all, but the structure is quite unique, quite a different. And I'm gonna show you, just look at the view. Wow, it hides in the mountain. The whole village blinds into the mountain area, and right in front of the village, if we get across the building in front of us, it's the river. I think the river used to be big, but now it's like a tiny little stream still floating. That yellowish water on the riverbed, not band, I'm sorry. It's kind of a mineral water. Oh, I want to get into this house. Wow, look at that. It's a cave. At least it's a cave looking. Wow. Wow. Can you believe that? It's a yard. Very square-ish yard. Wow, this must be a big house, a rich house, like a relatively speaking. The rich people's house. See that yellowish water? See that yellow riverbed? Woo! Oh my god! It's peacock. Oh my god, it's peacock. Just shouting. Can you see that? The peacock? This is the old stage at the village. In Shanxi at least. Every village, if that's a relatively big village, they will have this dedicated stage only for the village, for the specific village. Whenever they have something to celebrate, like a holiday, like a wedding, or even like a funeral, if that's we call 喜丧, because when the people who died in a really old age, it's a 喜丧, it's a happy thing. It's not a tragedy here in our culture. So they're gonna gather together here to celebrate and enjoy performance on the stage. And the square here, I can imagine that all the people from the village, they're gonna have their stalls, they're gonna have something to sit on and gather together here to enjoy the performance on the stage. Wow. You know, from looking at the village, I can actually picturing their life here. A lot of the buildings are really in danger. Look at that, the crack on the wall. And look at that, the shattered building. But, you know, like a time ago, this could be a really prosperous village. But from looking at the remainings of the majority of the houses here in this village, there's no kind of a relatively modern material or structure here, like a sliding glass window or like advanced electronics here. Because of that, I think the people who actually lived in this village have moved out long time ago. I mean, this is a happy coincidence. Originally, we wanted to visit another place called Yangjiayu, and there's deserted carving stones, stone carvings, and also grottos over there. And there's also an ancient temple over there. But because of the road condition and the raining condition, we're not allowed to go visit that village. But coincidentally, we found this place. I don't even know the name of the village. I'm gonna go find out. But we found this 3D village here, all to us alone, because nobody, literally nobody's here besides of us. Wow, it's so amazing. 这个村子是什么时候搬走的呀？这些人
2001年，
01年搬走的，有20多年了。我看那里面没有那种很现代化的窗户啦、装饰啦，还有电器都没有。现在这个村是打算就是重建，还是还原成一个
古村落了嘛？
还原成古村落，然后变成旅游区是吧？
对对对。
哦，这边是已经一个还原好的房子。
对，这边就基本上没怎么破坏吧。
我看那里边那些塌了的是它自然塌方是吧？
对。年久失修嘛。
哦，这真的有意思。我看它后面的全破了，然后我走下来，我是从一个相对来说还比较完整的房子穿出来的，然后从一个洞过去，绕一个小弯，再穿一个洞，哇，一个四方的院子就出来了。
只要完全恢复的话，这里面你进了一个家，所有村里面的其他人家全能进去，全连通了的。
哦，
现在好多地道都塌了的。
是吧？原来是每家每户串门，只要不需要来回绕。
这个军事方面建的。
它是按照军事的逻辑建的。这个村子是不是在抗战的时候也是有？
不，它这个能推到20多年，咱们晋阳村的历史了。
雀笛楼，该雀笛楼为3层式石轩窑洞堡垒，属典型的战国时军事建筑，主要特征有龙尾道、瞭望台，楼上楼下所串套的雀笛窑。This area was like a bunker, like a front fortress to protect the village. Functions for military purposes and security purposes. There's a watchtower and there's a defense mechanism here in this building. Oh, just look at that. The guard could just standing here and watch out for the village, for the security. And there's 3 levels of this structure. Wow, it's so dark. Well, that makes sense. Well, look at that shelf and the letter here. This one looks like a warehouse to store their weapons, armors, things like that. The history of this village traces back to almost 2,000 years ago. Guys, it's such an amazing experience visiting Diantou Ancient Village. I'm so happy that I turned back and get into this village. It's getting dark and it seems like it's raining. It's gonna be raining soon. Anyway, I gotta wrap up. Thanks for joining us in this video and thanks for watching. If you like my video, please consider subscribing and see you guys in the next video. Bye. Imagine living in this village. The experience would be so unique. In common sense, If you go into a tunnel or bypass a cave on the way, you won't be entering someone else's yard, but here you are. If you go to the second floor from your yard, you won't go to another person's house, but here you may. If you are already on the elevated level of your house and you walk any further beyond your fence, you are suddenly in your neighbor's yard, and it is their ground level. It's so amazing. I've never seen such a unique arrangement used in an ancient village, especially in the northern part of China.